That was a lot faster than normal.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with it. There you go.
I'm back.
He's back. We're missing
I'm back,
somebody.
and I've brought Harry with me.
We gained a Harry, and we. It's just way. But yes, hello, Harry. Welcome.
Thanks, sir.
No problem. And as always, hello, fellow Cravers, and welcome to the CTG Podcast for Wednesday, the 30th of August. Is episode 156. Oh, so many numbers. 56. 156, yeah.
Ow.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? We've been doing this so much.
Spare time that could have been spent playing more games.
That's the thing, I've realised after having those 2 weeks off, a couple of weeks back, even if we was off, we would have still been playing games. So it's like, yeah, you're doing that, but you would have played games anyway. So instead of playing games, we're talking about games. The thing is, that's how this whole thing got started, though, wasn't it? It was us talking while playing games. Us thinking, well, we're entertained by listening to what we're talking about. Do you think other people will be entertained? Oh, we should do an audio podcast. Now we're here, live, every Wednesday, usually starting at 9 PM. I know, it's nice. Anyway, if you haven't noticed, you have me, GD, you have Ryan, and we have Harry here. How are you? Yes, everyone's here.
Harry.
Harry. Harry. Hi, Harry. Yes, welcome. Like I said, welcome to the CTG Podcast. It's your first podcast. Be careful. Do not touch the sign. The sign is very sharp.
Oh.
Yes. Ryan, that's why we keep Ryan. That's why we keep Ryan in the corner.
I didn't wonder what that was.
Yes, it's our sign. It's God's sake, we've been using that sign for so long. But I can't be bothered to. Well, we can't be bothered to change it. This is it now. But yeah. So we're here talking about games. It's August. We are basically on the brink of games being released again, which is great for us, because we have actually got games coming out again, which is brilliant. As Ryan types in boobies in the chat. So Ryan, Harry, I'm gonna because Ryan, I'm sorry that we've kept you in that basement in Outlast.
It wasn't fun, mate. It was not fun. In fact, you was with me.
I kind of forgot you guys were down there. I'm gonna be honest. It did seem a little bit quiet, but at least we've got some footage.
You had to be there.
Well, now everybody can be there.
Yeah, we've got some more footage that you guys. Oh, where did you find that video camera down there, by the way?
It was smashed to pieces. I got it off an old blind man. I mean, what would a blind man need a camera for?
That's a good point. This is what I can't see. Oh no, that's just mean. This is on his.
Let me take it from you.
That's what it sounded like.
Don't eat me.
But we've got the last part of that coming out on Saturday as well, which
it's just a 2-part, is it?
I think it's just a 2-parter. By the looks of things of how much we've got of it, it looks like it's going to be a 2-parter. But I think the last part is going out on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So but yeah, I think that has been a really good series. To be honest, I've really enjoyed it myself. And especially when you was doing it, you first did it because you wanted to do it, and then it kind of just, then you thought, you know,
nobody forced me to do it.
Nobody.
I think it was Shish that ended up nagging me to play it.
What, to finish it off?
I actually stopped playing it. I was too scared. Couldn't do it on my own.
Yeah,
Couldn't
but
do it.
the part that's already out, the best thing about it is it's got the part where he screams at the person at the door.
Yeah, that's on Instagram.
And it's slow moding it as well.
Slow mode it.
I've slow mode it. So what we have basically Ryan opening the door as normal and screaming, and then he basically thought, you know what? Let's bring him back again, but slow mo. What happened here? Oh, look, if anyone's going to be doing something, if I get the opportunity, you know I will do these kind of things. But, yeah, we've left it on the cliffhanger, so we do recommend if you do get a chance, go and watch the Outlast videos that are available. The one that we had just put up was, I forgot what it's actually called, but it comes out on Saturday, so yeah, go and watch it. It's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed editing it, and I've enjoyed watching it at the same time. And don't worry, what we found out with Sishi with Resident Evil 7, you'll get your revenge, mate. Don't worry.
Is she streaming this then?
She's not streaming it, but more than likely she's part of Crave Your Game now, isn't she? So we've got Nights of Horror coming up in October. Just saying.
Already played Resident Evil, hasn't she?
Yeah, but has she streamed it?
Make an exception.
I'm going to make an exception. And my point now is, if people can do a horror game, I'd rather do a horror game that they've not streamed, not played. But if they've not played, that would be a lot better. But
You've got to decide on mine.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. It's not up to me, is it?
Yes. Oh God, it's up to Matt. After the stupid bet that we both lost, and ended up me with Outlast 2. Yeah. But anyway, you're back up here, both of you. So, quick question: what games have you been playing?
I've actually been playing Shantae.
Wait, is that the little genie lady?
The little genie thing.
The little genie thing. So what?
Part of the Xbox Game Pass. I've been trying that.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting quite into it.
So which one
it's
is
like
it?
An
Sorry.
old school. It's kind of like Alex Kidd.
I think I've had a go of it myself. I'm trying to think which Shantae it is. Because it's been a long series itself, because it was originally on 2002 was when the first game came out. So is it Half Genie Hero?
That's the one.
Yeah. So yeah, Half Genie Hero came out on Windows, PlayStation 4, Vita, Wii U, Xbox One, and Switch. And you said that it's now it's available on the Games Pass as well. So yeah, I've had a go of it. I liked it myself as well. But yeah, I understand what you say. It's it's difficult. I'm going to say that now.
Yes, it is. Yes.
So what is your experience from it yourself? That you've played through it.
I have to reiterate. It's a very difficult game.
Yeah.
It's not it's not like a Mario. We can just pick it up and play it. It's one of those games where you have to have had experience playing platform games. If that makes sense. You have to like know the mechanics.
It kind of doesn't hold your hand type of thing.
Not at all.
Not at all. While you've got, like, say, Mario, where it's famous for how it starts at the beginning, is where you've got the blocks. If you hit the blocks, things happen with the blocks. This thing that's coming towards you, you've got to jump on it. If you don't, it hurts you. This one, go out.
Shantae doesn't tell you that. It's very unforgiving.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, what about you, Ryan? Have you seen this game before yourself?
I'm just having a look at it now. What's it called?
Shantae's Half Genie Hero. It was more important. This was this was
it's an indie game.
Not just indie. It was a Kickstarter funded game as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So so it was. Where is the story about it? So WayForward Technologies unveiled Shantae's Half Hero in early September 2013 as the first game in the series for the home consoles, featuring graphics by Inti Creates. So it was funded on Kickstarter with a target goal of $400,000, which ended on October 4th, 2013, with more than 800,000, including PayPal donations, which was over double the target. It basically, although the campaign had ended,
highly deserved,
donations.
Highly deserved.
Yeah. Well, it ended up getting near by the end of it. By the end of 2014, it ended up having about $950,000 towards the game because they still kept on accepting PayPal donations after the Kickstarter had finished. With the game actually releasing November 2016. So it took them about 2 years to get the game released. And now look, it is on Games Pass. I'm just saying, but it's still a good game. It's a really good game. And the thing is, we've had other games that have been kickstarted that we still haven't had. So, yeah, it is nice to have something like that and be successful as well. But, yeah, like I said,
I saw it.
you've seen it now, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So what other games have you played this week as well?
Well, I've been playing, obviously, Sonic Mania, goes without question.
Yeah.
Amazing game. There has been a bit of controversy with the Steam release of it.
Oh, yes. Do you want to talk about that now? So I've actually been reading about this on before we actually started the podcast. So Sonic Mania, well, it's been 2 weeks delay, wasn't it, for it to come out on PC. The thing is, I think they said they had some problems with the PC port of it. But now it's actually come out. Why am I typing Sonic Mania? I'll just go on to this. On the right page, for crying out loud. Yeah, so fans are angry. The PC version uses Denovo DRM. But it says now that you are able to play it offline, which you couldn't do when it was first released on PC.
It was only released today.
Yeah, it was released today on PC, but when it first actually came out, you could only play it online.
Yeah, because of Denovo.
Yeah, because of Denovo. Which I'm going to say this now, that Denovo thing. Every time I hear about it, it's just more and more trouble for gamers. Which I understand what they're trying to do when they are trying to protect their games, of course. But at the cost of gamers' experience to it, it is getting a bit out of hand. I think there was one game where they said that if someone could actually crack the DRM on it, they would get rid of the DRM straight away. And I think it took them about 2 days to crack it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which I don't remember which game it was, but which I can actually search DRM cracked in 2 days. But
the thing with Denovo,
yeah,
I mean, I completely understand the reasoning behind it. Obviously, they want to protect their IPs and all that. They don't want people pirating it after 2 days. Fine, not a problem. But then you've got the people on Steam saying that Denovo, oh my god, I can't play my game if I'm not online on a PC. And I'm not being funny. And I might get proper flamed for this. But who has a PC that isn't connected to the internet?
Exactly. Yeah, I do agree there.
Or an internet that's not connected to a PC.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's one of those kind of things where I think we have the same experience when it comes to console gaming as well, especially this generation. If your internet decides to cut out, then you can't play your games at all. Now, if you go onto PC, if you've got it installed...
Whoa, wait a minute.
No, that's not true.
Isn't it?
You can't play online.
Well, no, I can't play at all, but it could be how mine's set up. The pain. I've just realised I can't play certain games now if the internet goes. But I understand where people are coming from. If the internet decides to cut out, and especially like for example in say go where this main problem is, America, of it. The thing is their internet is limited most of the time across their country. Well, here most of us have unlimited, don't we? The thing is, we have blackouts at times, but with us, it's usually just smooth sailing. So I understand where people do get annoyed when it comes to the DRM stuff, especially where they're basically stopping them from playing the game if they're not online. And then there is other places around the world where the internet is, well, the internet is not that good. To be honest. Wow, Ryan's ugly. That was shishy.
What's she saying now?
She's saying it on Mixer, mate. But don't start a chat war.
It's happening, GD.
Oh,
it's happening whether you like it or not.
But yeah, I think, like I said, with DRM, I completely understand where they do try and protect it, but like I said, I don't think it should be at the cost of the gamer's experience. I think they need to find a way where to balance it out a little bit better, because there is overprotecting, and it's all right if this thing did actually work, but half the time it doesn't. It's like I found out which game it was which got its DRM cracked days after launch. It was RYN, because they actually just challenged people to try and crack it. If they can crack it in a couple of days, that's not good. And especially when it's costing, well, it costs the developers to have this, first of all, which is a bit more money out of it. And at the same time, it's hindering sometimes to the actual gamers itself. The thing is, I remember stories, especially EA with their DRM system. Do you remember SimCity? When that came out?
Oh, that was a cluster.
That was a clusterfuck. It's a single player game. Why the hell is it first of all online? And this you could, well, with Sonic, yeah, it's a little bit. I understand because it has got the competition side of it, which I'm not sure if that is that online or is it just. I've not actually had a go of that bit yet.
It's completely single. It's no
single player. So
I mean, there are leaderboards, but it's.
So there is no reason for it to be online.
Well, I understand the reason Sega did it, but apparently, I was looking online today, and Sega of America have denied all knowledge of this. So they've passed it over to Sega of Europe.
No, why don't pass it to us?
Apparently, they have. So Sega of Europe have said that all Denovo protection will be removed. Apparently, it was a mistake. Whether that's true or not, we'll see. Well, that's what it was the last time I looked. Well, in fact, I'll have a look.
I've got the story here. So this is from 10:57 this morning. So this is what Sega's Facebook page says. It says, "We'd like to thank the community for their honest feedback with regards to Sonic Mania on PC. Found the problem within the game code that was stopping people playing offline, and it's been corrected by the dev team. We've looked into the DRM complaints and can confirm this was not the cause of the problem. We apologise for any inconvenience any of the bugs may have caused players of the PC version at launch, and would like to reassure them again that, as with this particular bug, we are on the case and working on fixes so everyone can have an uninterrupted and enjoyable experience playing Sonic Mania both online and offline. Players will need to fire up the game through Steam by going online, and then they can close it out and play offline from there. So you still will need to go online to load up the game."
Yeah, I reckon, but by this time tomorrow, you won't have to do that. It will just work.
Yeah.
Great. Because Sonic Mania is the best Sonic game in about 15 years. It's brilliant.
I think a lot of people are more upset because they didn't tell people that they were going to have this.
Yeah, it wasn't on the Steam page.
Oh. Which
obviously, if you're playing on an Xbox or PlayStation, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's normal for us. But like I said, with them, it needs to be. I think it was more because they didn't get told about it, and especially after having 2 weeks.
Back to my original point.
Okay.
On Steam.
Yep.
Obviously, if you're using Steam, you're connected to Steam Marketplace. You're online.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand the argument.
Well, the thing is,
Talking about Sonic the Hedgehog for about half an hour.
Yeah. Okay, let's do something.
yeah,
Just saying.
I just want to say one more thing about Steam. The thing is with Steam, if you've got a game installed onto the old PC, you don't actually have to. If it's DRM free, you don't have to actually go onto Steam to load it up. It's only when it's got DRM you have to load it up through Steam.
Yeah.
And I think that's what has annoyed more people about this, is that it's got this, especially if it being Denovo as well. This had such a bad reputation in the gaming community so far that I'm surprised that there is still companies that still use this. It is kind of getting.
I'm amazed it lasted this long.
Yeah,
I'm honest.
And if it, like I said, if it worked, then I would think, okay, I understand why the companies are using this, but it's been proven time and time again it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So to a point that there was even an indie developer that challenged people to try and break it. It took them 2 days, and then they got rid of the whole thing. Not the game, the whole of the DRM stuff on it. So yeah. Anyway, what else has Ryan? What have you been playing this week, mate?
Okay, fine then. I did remember what I was playing, and then I had it all up on my phone, and then
you got distracted by Shishi. I know.
I was playing Shishi. Playing her. I have been playing other than GTA. I'm in the crap out of that. I have been playing as soon as it buffers.
So why is buffering? You've been playing GTA. Have you played?
I have been. Well, we played Batman Telltale series.
Oh, was season 2 of it?
Ah,
so
amazing, mate.
Right.
Brutal.
I'm going to say this now. I've not played the first season. Without spoiling.
We're not going to spoil anything.
Yeah, without spoiling anything. What do you guys think of the second season so far? I
can say who the villain is, can't I? I mean, he's right at the beginning.
Yeah, and you can tell who's the villain. It's not really that much of a spoiler.
The villain? The villain's the Riddler.
Really?
Yeah, mate.
They're actually making the Riddler the villain.
Oh my god! Right, and it's so good. This is the best adaptation of there's ever been. He's practically Jigsaw from Saw. He's brutal.
He's sadistic.
He is a brutal mofo. Yeah. I love him. He's a green fucking killing machine.
I like this guy already. I'm not gonna like Riddler already. Yeah. The thing is, I definitely want to play that now. The thing is, Riddler has always been that minor character, minor villain, where you know who he is. He's not really that much of a threat. He's a smart.
Not hiding.
He's a smart guy, but he can't be that smart where he always gives you a clue what he's doing.
Taunting is what it is.
Yeah, it's taunting. Thinking, dude, you
on a journey
where he is. Well, you've got basically over here. You've got Joker. He's basically making people smile with a knife. And then
also,
you're giving us clues.
Also, I've been playing a bit of The Division.
Oh, you've been back on The Division.
The Division. Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of us have actually gone back to The Division, and I don't know why.
Well,
I don't know why.
We got it at the same time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Me and you. No, not you. I got it before you.
You got it before me, yeah. I've completed it before you. Yeah.
Did it before me. Me and you got it the day it came out, didn't we? Basically. Well, when we was doing stuff. But yeah. So I've got back into The Division, and everybody is a higher rank than me now all of a sudden.
My world.
Basically, I can do fuck all. I have no idea what people are talking about when I go into this game. But all I know is when I'm on my own, I can shoot the crap out of everybody, and I'm a dab hand at killing people in the face.
Yeah.
When I join people, I get my ass handed to me, get plastered, and I'm like splattered across the wall.
The Division is one of them games that I've never been enamoured with. Not gonna lie.
I kind of enjoyed it myself a bit, but then again, I think it's one of those games where you enjoy more as a group than on your own type of games.
Yes.
And
well, it's better if you're in a group, but you need to be in a group with everybody who's a similar rank to you.
That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yes and no. It's like, what's it called? When I went through the story mode, I went through with Kaj, Heavenly, and Hanksy, and they had already completed the story mode beforehand. They were already level 30, while I was, I think, a level 20 or something like that. And yes, we'll talk about the new Dead by Daylight DLC as well, Shishi. Yeah. But they basically just dragged me along through the story, but it was still fun. It felt so much better when you reached that level where you could actually kill somebody.
Yeah.
In that, and
that's one of. I've said this to Ryan. This is one of the things that annoys me about video games. When you shoot someone in the head, I expect them to die. It really frustrates me.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to Division, your bullets are Nerf bullets.
Yeah.
Practically, yeah.
That's how it goes in this world. Everything is owned by Nerf. The grenades are Nerf. The bullets are Nerf. New York City is Nerf. If you actually run into the wall, you just bounce off because it's made of that Nerf foam. It's just painted.
Want to go to a place where the Nerf never ends.
There's just so much Nerf.
Yeah, I'm getting back into that now. I will end up ranking up, catching up to everybody. I mean, I know somebody else has just started now, and they're a lower rank than me.
For those that are interested,
yep.
The Division is confirmed to be updated for Xbox One X. Throw that out there.
Isn't there about 1 minute? Isn't there about 100 games that's going to be updated? Over 100 games.
The list is actually up to 134.
Okay, give them that. So look, at least they're doing that. I'm happy with them doing that. When they say they're updating it, they're going to be updating it, and it's going to be a free update.
Okay. Go 4K.
Go 4K. By that time, if you've got a 2 terabyte console, you probably have about 4 games.
Oh,
okay.
I'm part of the Xbox preview beta program.
Insider, yeah, same here.
Already released the Recore update, and it was only 6 gig.
Really? I didn't even notice that because, like I said, I'm. Oh, can we just ask you both about this? Now, we watched Gamescom. Me and Kev and Tattastic. We watched the Xbox briefing. Is there any reason why we're getting a definitive edition of Recore?
No, because it's a terrible game. Absolutely terrible.
I love it how they basically announced it, saying, "Oh, great, and now we're going to show you Recore."
It's terrible.
Why? I'm just.
I've never played Recore before today. So I downloaded it because I did need the Game Pass trial, so yeah. I did it. And Recore was one of the first ones that popped up. I'll try, give it a go. It's like the flagship. Terrible.
I'm not surprised.
Absolutely terrible.
I've not played it yet. I've got it downloaded, and I'm gonna have a go of it myself. I might do it just as a one shot, just for the hell of it. After I've got out of the rest of the stuff that I'm doing, just to see how bad this game was. And now I basically have my mind thinking, why? I look. I understand why you're doing this. I think they're trying to think, crap, we really need to have some kind of. We've got Forza. We've got Crackdown's been delayed to 2018. Oh shit. What else? Recall. there. You got something. You got Forza Recall. But like I said, I don't understand why they're doing this, but at the same time, but then again, you've got the Minecraft stuff as well, which people are really looking forward to. Which I've had to go with the beta of it. It's basically just the PC version. Which when I went into it, I looked at it and thinking, oh great, because yes, you can have your custom skins. Still not understand how I can have my custom skin at the moment. If I've got to have it on my Xbox or what?
This is another thing I've been a bit confused with. I've got Minecraft as well, like yourself.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out
Yeah.
As like probably most of the people watching this, we're used to playing it on the console.
Yes, we are.
And what they've done is they've put the PC version
as the thing
onto us, and we're like, what the hell's happening here?
Mm.
I mean, obviously we're all fully aware that the original version you have to craft, literally have to craft things yourself. You know, you put them in shapes of the pickaxe, whatever. But we're not used to that, and I think that's a step back personally.
Mm. Well, they've actually done a new update onto Minecraft this week as well, and I think I've looked into the actual patch notes that they've got on there. One of the big things that I've noticed is that you know the boats, you now have to have a shovel as well to create the boat. So they're now saying, yeah, you know that boat, you know the oars, your oars actually a shovel. Thinking,
that's not the way it should be.
I know it shouldn't be, but at the same time, I understand that the best way of they're going to be doing this is work with the system that is already running, the Minecraft Realm stuff and like that. I think it's either choice. Would you rather have the PC version of it, or would you rather have the mobile version of it? And I'll be honest, I would rather go towards the PC, which they know works. And then again, at the moment, we've had a go of the beta version of it. It might completely change when it's actually released on it, so that it is a bit more friendly for consoles. It could be just their way of saying, this is what it's going to be playing like, doesn't mean this is what it's going to be looking like, type of thing. But yeah, so far, I've had a go of the PC version. We ended up having the Mine Z series, which we used the PC version of. And yeah, I have a bit of an idea how it works, but there's still so many questions that I have to. But then I've only had a bit of a go of it. I've not really dived into it yet. So, but if that's how far they've gotten with it at the moment, it's got to be coming out hopefully next month. The update, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be long.
Well, they've changed it to 4 now, so we'll see what happens when it's done. You're already laughing because you can hear it in the background, can't you, mate? But,
so anyway,
let's go back.
Games I've been playing.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan.
Oh, well, go on then.
No, then, Ryan. What games have you been playing apart from Batman and Division?
You know what? I did remember it and I've forgotten it again. I've been playing SSX. I went back on SSX. Yeah, I streamed a bit of it.
So, what made you go back to SSX?
Snowboarding.
That's your main reason.
Yeah. Oh, no decent snowboarding games out at the minute, and that's the best thing. Unless when they bring out this Xbox original backwards compatibility, I'll be able to play SSX 3.
Well, yeah, it's already. Well, we've got SSX on the backwards compatible, didn't we? So, I agree with you. We don't actually. I think the closest one that we've had lately is that Steep game, but that kind of flopped.
Yeah.
Which is upsetting, but yeah, I understand. So I do agree. I think we do need some more snowboarding games that are good, that are less realistic, like SSX. Which is, I don't know. It is just.
I was just fan of the customization in SSX3. That's why. I mean, I love snowboarding.
Mine's still tricky. I'm gonna be honest. It's just the music in the background. Very tricky. It's tricky. It's free to rock the rock.
Also leading on to Shishi's DLC, which I've not played yet. I've been playing Dead by Daylight with those guys.
Oh, yes. Let's talk a bit about Dead by Daylight. So, like Sashi mentioned in the chat, there has been a new Dead by Daylight DLC, which has now brought the Huntress onto the Xbox One and PS4 version, I think it is.
See, I thought this was a complete game. Was it you told me that there wasn't going to bring any DLC out for it? Or?
No, I didn't say anything about that. I knew that there was going to be bringing DLC out because we have the Michael Myers one to come out still. The thing is,
What?
come on, you
Michael
didn't...
Myers is coming to Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like I just brought that to you.
Why? Why
What?
can't he go Friday the 13th?
Because Michael Myers is coming to Dead by Daylight. So what has happened? So
Oh,
at the moment, it's already available on
like that.
PlayStation 4, what they call the Halloween DLC. Which, by the way, the Huntress DLC and the Halloween one, they're both free DLCs. You still do have to download them as normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, the not Jason Voorhees, the Michael Myers one is supposed to be coming out hopefully this time, sometime next month. But it's already available on.
Do you have to pay for it?
No, it's free.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Yeah. So talking about the Huntress one. Now I've not had to go over the Huntress yet. Well, I've actually been chased by the Huntress many times. One of them controlled by Kaj. So she's saying, I told you about it, you knob.
Told me about what?
The Michael Myers one.
I shished it.
Yeah. Well, she's
Why am
not
I
telling
only
me
just
because
supposed
I'm
to
the
be-
one who's telling you now.
I don't remember saying it.
But,
Pretty sure I'd remember.
but anyway, going back
What's wrong with
to
the arm?
what? The arm. I just feel like put my arm here. It's comfy.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a bar. Yeah, going back with the Huntress. So what it is, she's got a bunny face, and her main ability is that she throws axes at people. But the most disturbing thing about it, she
Right.
hums.
What?
She hums.
She hums, but she smells the best things.
No. So, you know, with Dead by Daylight, you know when the killer is getting close to you, you hear your heartbeat, don't you?
She just farts.
Oh, she hums.
She hums.
She hums. You know, like hum. Anyway, you hear her humming first before you hear the heartbeat, which is, I'm going to be honest, creepy as hell. Because all you hear is her humming in the background. You're thinking, oh, she's on the way. Well, how close is she? And then you hear your heartbeat and think, oh shit, they're on the way. It is super creepy. Yeah, I agree, Shish. But more importantly, you know the lockers that we hide in, or what Ryan basically sets up camping? That's where, so like I said, she throws axes at people. That's her main ability. She can pick up more axes by getting them out of those cupboards.
Oh.
Yeah, so she can restock her axes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Which like I said, I've not had a go of the character myself yet, but what I've seen so far with Kaj and Luke having a go of it, it does look like a fun character. The only problem I'm having at the moment, since we've had this update, it seems that the actual servers for Dead by Daylight have seemed to be suffering a bit. Now, we don't know if it's Xbox that's been suffering or the Dead by Daylight game itself, but we noticed a lot of problems when we was playing the other day. So hopefully these updates haven't caused problems for the game itself. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with that. But a game that I do want to go back to is Friday the 13th as well.
Had an update.
It's had an update. I've not played it for a while, and I want to play it again.
Oh my god, again.
Yeah.
I think Shish and Kaj have got it. Well, yeah, they've got it because I played it with them.
Yeah. But I want to go back then. But one thing we can say now, both Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th will both be in the Nights of Horror list. Well. Because we can't really have Nights of Horror without those two there.
Can't have Nights of Horror without good old Jason.
Yeah, and plus we can't have Nights of Horror without the old Grey Sack of Doom as well. Again, yes, we are going to be doing Trivia Murder Party.
It's not what you think it is. It really isn't what you think.
Basically, it's Ryan.
Just so we're aware, that sack's not grey, alright?
Okay.
So yeah, like Sister said about Dead by Daylight, the game seems to have lost stability.
On the subject of Friday the 13th, got updated today.
You just said that.
Yeah, what is part of the
Just wanna go a
update
bit
itself?
more
Yeah.
into it. What they've done, apparently there are no more crashes.
Lies.
That
Obviously,
I
we
would
haven't-
like
we
to
haven't confirmed this yet.
see. It's like them going right.
That's what they said.
It's like saying, right, we've got an online game. No more crashes. We've done good. There's going to be crashes. Your game is online. That is gonna happen.
It all depends on what people are like.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, I do want to go back to it and see how much it has developed. There is a couple of games that I do want to go back to and actually see how much it's developed. No Man's Sky being one of them still. I haven't gone back to and had to go of yet. But yeah, definitely Friday the 13th. I think we should have a go of it sometime next month. I'm going to say next month because I'm busy tomorrow and next month is Friday. So, but yeah, especially before Nights of Horror, we need to have another go of that game. But yeah, any other games you guys want to mention?
Oh, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? I have been playing Rock of Ages 2 as one of my GD's one-shots.
You've streamed it?
I've actually streamed it and put it up on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if people don't know what Rock of Ages is, yeah, she says she's in for Friday the 13th. We're not doing it on Friday. We've got another thing on Friday, which we'll announce during the thingy. But yeah,
we wouldn't be on about this Friday anyway, would we?
No, it won't be this Friday. It'll be sometime next month when we'll be doing Friday the 13th. The 13th? No, that's in October. Oh, can we do Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to do that. October the 13th is going to be Friday the 13th. Yes.
Oh, it's got to be done then, hasn't it?
We've got to do that, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I've been playing Rock of Ages 2, bigger and bolder, as in boulder stone. Yeah. And I'm going to say it's a ton of fun. The original game came out on 360 2013. And one thing that really got my attention of it is the actual cutscenes itself. Now, if people have seen Monty Python, if they've seen the cartoony parts that are in Monty Python, where it's using like historical figures and stuff like that, the giant foot that comes out of the sky type of thing. It's using the same kind of animation for their cutscenes with that. And the point is that Atlas has dropped the world, and he goes and picks it up, but picks up this boulder instead. And because he's still holding the boulder while Zeus or God, whoever it's supposed to be, is looking at him, he quickly jumps down and jumps into Earth, and then he goes and fights historical figures and biblical figures around the world. Simple enough. And if you're having a war, what's the best weapon to start a war with? Of course, a giant boulder. So you've got to basically use the boulder to try and break the door in their castle and basically squash them with the boulder. That is the point of the game.
Well, that football's a little bit more brutal.
Yeah, but you've also got to... It's more like a tower defense type of game. So you get an amount of money that you've got to use. I
wasn't being serious.
Yeah, you've got to use the money to try and damage the boulder that is coming towards your door. So in other words, the more damage the boulder, the less damage it does to your door. And also it depends on what speed the boulder's going at the same time. And I think in the actual stream that I did, I ended up fighting William Wallace. Yeah, William Wallace.
William Wallace.
Yeah, Joan of Arc and Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah. And
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, and I've also ended up. I had a fight with King Richard as well at one point. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming some more of it anyway because I did highly enjoy it. But I do definitely recommend people pick it up. It's available now on Xbox One, PS4 and PC. So yeah, really good game. And also, I can't really say too much about it because it's a closed beta. But I've had a go of Dissidia Final Fantasy NT, which is coming out on PlayStation 4. I don't know when it's coming out on PlayStation 4, but currently it's going through closed beta at the moment. And all I can say is, if you've played a Dissidia game, it basically controls like a Dissidia game. Simple enough. If people don't know what Dissidia is, it's the game where you basically have the Final Fantasy characters, but they're fighting each other.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but I think what this NT one is the arcade version that was released in Japan, and they've basically just ported it over onto consoles. So, yeah. Like I said, what I've had a go of it is quite good. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've played this week.
But nobody's touched Micro Machines.
No one's touched Micro. Why? Why were we not touched Micro Machines? Why did you bring Micro Machines up?
It came in like a wrecking ball, and it was really good. And
I think we've just not had time. We've been playing other things. That's the thing. It's like we've got Minecraft challenge coming up on Friday. We've got an art challenge, by the way, on Friday.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, we were supposed to have done it on Monday, but we can't. It was too warm, so we moved it to Friday instead. And yeah, we also did like Dead by Daylight, and then we've been playing Division and playing some single player games ourselves. It's just been, and plus, like I said, we've got Destiny 2 coming out next week. It's the start of the games coming out as well. So I hate to say this, I've got a feeling Micro Machines is probably going to be buried for a little bit at the moment, which is bad. It was a good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
it'll come back. It'll make a comeback.
Yeah. So what time are we on anyway?
We're on late o'clock.
We're 50 minutes into the podcast. So I feel like I want to talk about one thing in particular that has been making stories around at the moment.
Yeah.
Half-Life 2 Episode 3. So
never gonna happen.
Sorry?
Never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen, but I think what has happened this week has basically broken people's hearts. So let me just get the story up about it first. So Half-Life 2 episode. Oh, don't even type life. That might be a good idea. 2 episode 3. So I think everyone figured out that it's dead. But I think this is pretty much basically put the final nail into the coffin for it. And that Mark Laidlaw, who was the ex-Valve writer for the Half-Life series, basically put up a blog post, sort of like a fan fiction type of thing. But if the writers put this up after 10 years, which a lot of people are saying is the actual NDA for this kind of stuff, he basically titled it Epistyle 3, and he had named to basically thinly veiled summary of Gordon Freeman's long missing adventure in the forms of correspondence from someone named Gertrude Fremont. This is how it was. So it says, "I hope this letter finds you well. I can hear your complaint already. Gertie Fremont, we have not heard from you in ages. Well, if you care to hear excuses, I have plenty. The greatest of them being I've been in other dimensions and whatnot. Unable to reach you by the usual means, this was the case until 18 months ago, when I experienced a critical change in my circumstances. I was redeposited on these shores. In the time since, I've been able to think occasionally about how best describe the intervening years, my years of silence. Laidlaw Lloyd actually left Valve 18 months ago, nearly 2 decades with the company, and the remaining portions of the letter detail what appear to be Gordon Freeman's final adventure. Yeah, I think a lot of people have actually accepted that this is their way of saying that Valve is pretty much, they're not going to be making this game now. Now the actual writer has basically put this up, which is I feel sorry for people who have been waiting and waiting for this game, but at least there's some kind of closure, even though it's in a Word document. Yeah.
But then you have to look at it from the other point of view, don't you?
Well, yeah, Valve is getting tons of money from Steam, so why do they need to make a new game and, to be honest, risk it? Which I understand. Well, I think it hurts more where at the International, they basically come out and say, "Hey, yeah, we're going to be making a new game. It's a card game on Dota." Oh. And you know people's reactions of it. You heard the reactions of people of that game when it was announced. It's like, why? Why are they doing this?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I genuinely do think Half-Life Chapter 3 will happen.
Yeah.
You said it wouldn't.
No, I think it will.
Will you just change your mind?
Yeah. No, what Valve were doing, they're making it out as if it's never going to happen.
Right.
And then you've got this guy who no longer works for Valve, who all of a sudden, from nowhere, has a script for, what was it, 2.3 or whatever it was. Right. I think it's going to happen.
Oh. Okay. I'll be cool with those.
And then the internet will go nuts.
I think the internet will go nuts if they ever do that, but I feel like I understand where Valve are coming from, where they're not going to be doing it. The thing is, like I said, they're making a ton of money through Steam. So why would they need to make a... why would they have a risk on a game where, be honest, a lot of more people are being more excited for a new Portal or a new Team Fortress at this stage than a new Half-Life. The thing is, with me, I would rather have a new Portal 3 come out than, say, this.
For that 3.
Yeah. But I think at heart, Valve are dominantly.
What are you doing, Judy?
I'm trying to get Paul into the what's it called.
I think they're predominantly developers.
Yeah.
Not publishers.
What are you doing, Judy?
I'm trying to get Paul into the party.
You're playing around with my Xbox and I don't like it.
I'm not playing with your Xbox. I'm being...
You're making things happen and it's making me scared. Here he comes.
1 minute. Paul, you there, mate?
I'm running really high because my camera's like up on the ceiling nearly.
1 minute. Now I'm going to do the magic of transition. Oof.
No one needs to see. No one needs to see.
There we go. We've got Paul here. No. Oh, no, not the camera. No.
Oh, I missed everything.
Oh, awesome. Hey, mate. Yeah, we were just talking a little bit about...
Hold on a minute.
What?
We're not on.
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah, there we are.
So yeah, we were just talking about the Half-Life 2 Episode 3 story that got up on Laidlaw's blog. Basically describing the story, which, to be honest, no one probably might not get now. Unless someone actually... I actually think someone's actually animating it. themselves.
The animated one.
Yeah, so Half-Life 2 Aftermath is a mod which combines content from Episode 3 synopsis. So
Okay.
I think that's what his aim was to do, wasn't it? He was probably going to expect someone to make a mod for this now. So we technically have got our Episode 3. But someone in the modding community has made it.
It's not the one people wanted.
No. But, well, yeah, like Harry said, do you think Valve will still surprise us with a new Half-Life game? Will it be in card form? So, but yeah, like I said, it's at the moment. I think even if they don't make it, this is something. It's better than having people just hold back, waiting and waiting and waiting for it, while Valve is just sitting there thinking, why? And at least they kind of got a bit of a story, some kind of story to close that off, instead of having it left on a cliffhanger. Because there's been so many games that's actually had that happen. Good games that have had that happen. I think another game, a good example that we talked about last week, Mass Effect Andromeda. There's so many plot questions in that game, and by the looks of things, EA are not going to be working on the single player with that anymore.
No.
They're just going to be focusing on multiplayer with that game. So they've basically just given up on Mass Effect themselves, which is
like everybody else.
Like everybody else, yeah. I think it's a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people talk about Mass Effect Andromeda where they've not actually completed the game yet. They're not going to complete it because they don't see the point to do that now that they're not going to be continuing with this story.
Oh.
I think they're you knew it was bad where they ended up merging. That was their words. The studio that actually worked on Mass Effect Andromeda with the same studio that's working on Anthem.
Yeah.
So their focus now is Anthem with the BioWare studios, by the looks of things. So, Harry just knows a dog. I just looked at that and saw Harry's skirt just. So yeah, it is. We'll see what happens with Half-Life, but I'm gonna be honest. I think this is probably the last we're gonna hear about it now, apart from people modding with what synopsis we got from the blog.
Will you up and make your bed comfy, please?
So, Tattastic, while you're here, we might as well ask the question that we've all asked. What have you been playing this week?
A lot of Uncharted. I think I'm like one chapter off now, finishing it.
So, we like to say this is Lost Odyssey, isn't it? This is Lost Odyssey, isn't it?
Yeah, Lost Legacy, the Last Legacy, whatever it's called.
Whatever.
The new one.
So, what do you think of the game? You're in your last chapter.
Yeah, just looks so nice.
And you're playing it on Pro.
Your jaw drops so many times, yeah.
But
yeah, I'm playing on Pro. But apparently it looks nice, not on Pro though. Apparently.
Yeah, well.
What do you expect? It's Naughty Dog.
Yeah, the thing is, that's the one thing you gotta love about Naughty Dog. When they make a game, it's beautiful. Look at Last of Us, look at the Uncharted series, for example. But my question now is, what is Naughty? Well, they're going to be working on Last of Us 2, of course. But they usually work on 2 games simultaneously, don't they? So what is probably going to be their next game?
Jak and Daxter.
Jak and Daxter. Yeah, they're going to go back because that's what Naughty Dog is famous for, going back to the games that they've dropped. I'm interested to see what they will be working on next, because Naughty Dog, they're basically, I would say, like the Pixar of gaming. The thing is, they just bring out game after game after game, and it's usually brilliant. Yeah, there's little bugs in that lot, but it's bugs that, it's not Bethesda bugs.
It's not Assassin's Creed bugs.
It's not Assassin's Creed bugs. It's little bugs, but this game is still really good and playable type of bugs.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what they work on next, especially when they've also announced now that Last of Us 2 will be having their multiplayer like the original Last of Us as well.
Yeah.
So that is quite exciting. Anything else you've been playing apart from that?
Zombie on the Vive.
Sorry,
It's like
what?
a zombie wave survival game on the Vive. Waiting.
I knew I was waiting for Ryan's reaction to that. You said the Z
What's
word.
going on? Somebody mentioned zombies.
It's quite hard as well. I played it.
That's what she said.
I picked the spot where I thought, you know what, that's something. Don't say it again. I picked a spot I thought would be good, and then it was. Then I realised you actually keep meant to move, and that's what she said.
Hey.
Well, I'm happy that you're actually here, Paul, because we actually got some news that came out about 3 hours ago. PlayStation Plus September games have been announced. And one thing that a lot of people are interested in, that apart from 2 games, North America and Europe are basically getting different games this time around. So they've confirmed it. The games will be coming out on the 5th of September, because that is the first Tuesday, like always. And we might as well mention the European ones, since we're all in Europe. The big game, which is going to be coming out on both America and us, is Infamous Second Son. Is going to be made available on PlayStation Plus this month. For Europe, we're getting Child of Light on the PlayStation 4.
Yes.
As well.
No reason to play it. I've not played on PlayStation 4.
This is something that... Have you played a game called Rigs?
Called what?
Rigs. Mechanized Combat League.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
also going to be available on here as well.
Yeah, they shut down the studio that made that. So
they basically say, here you go.
Yeah, they promised loads of download content for it and then shut the studio down.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's alright. It makes your motion sick, though.
Well, if anyone who's got a PlayStation VR and haven't picked up that game, it is going to be available on PlayStation Plus as well.
I sold it because it made me feel sick, but I'll download it again.
Might as well while it's free, yeah. Other games that are going to be available for PlayStation 3, you got Truck Racer and Handball 2016. I love some handball.
Yep.
And oh, great! The PlayStation Vita games. This is PlayStation Vita and PS4. I'd like to point out. We Are Doomed. And Hatful Boyfriend.
Is that coming on Xbox as well?
No.
Sorry, say that again.
What was that?
Hatful Boyfriend is going to be one of the games that are going to be on PlayStation Plus. Hatful Boyfriend.
I will be downloading that straight away.
You know which one it is. Doc knows what it is. And Doc is basically being haunted by this game now. Ryan. Let's work on
No, I don't want to know what it is.
No.
Don't tell me. I don't.
Harry, if you can, make him play that game. If anyone can,
I will make it play.
Is it a scary game?
It's not a scary game.
It sounds like a dating simulator to me, to be honest. Is it it's a dating simulator, right? Day one.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to tell you, yeah, it's a dating simulator, and you will love it.
You won't.
You will.
You will.
Right. Has it got zombies in it? Then I'm not going to like it then, am I?
It's alright, but we've already got a video on our YouTube channel of Doc playing this game, and he's basically haunting him over and over again. I'm looking forward to this game coming out. And like I said, it's going to be part of the PlayStation Plus. We might as well talk about North America's as well. So like I said, apart from...
Interesting choice for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. Apart from Infamous Second Son and Rigs, North America is going to be getting Strike Vector X on PlayStation 4, Monster Jam Battlegrounds on the PS3, Hustle Kings on the PS3, Hue on the PS Vita, but it's also cross-buy on the PS4, and Skyforce Anniversary on the PS Vita, but it's also cross-buy on the PS4 and PS3. So I'm going to say this now. Looking at this, we've got the better game lineup this month compared to North America. But yeah. Also, but then again, North America do get Dead by Daylight from September 15th to the 18th for free. where afterwards they'll be able to get the game for 30% off up until September 22nd. So,
Bargain that.
yeah, we're still not 100% sure if Europe is going to be getting it as well, but we know in North America it is going to be available for them to play it for free during that weekend.
Free trial.
It's gonna be a free. It's like on Xbox we get the 3 days for games.
Yeah.
It's basically the same system. Yeah. But there's no confirmation if it's going to be coming to Europe as well at the moment. But we're waiting to hear about that. But yeah.
Find it anywhere.
What's that?
It's the one of Doc playing this game.
You found Hatful Boyfriend?
No, I haven't. No.
You haven't found it?
It's fine. I'll just download it and show you.
Yeah. You have to stream it.
I'll be sure to record it for you.
Yeah. I just want to see Ryan's reactions to it. Yeah, let's move on. But yeah. So a quick look through some of the other stories. Travis strike again. No more heroes. Kentucky Route Zero, SteamWorld Dig 2, and other indies are coming to Switch. No More Heroes is going to be coming to Switch.
Nice.
We already knew that game was announced to be coming to Switch, but they've actually showcased it now. Super Meat Boy Forever is also going to be coming to Switch, which that is a surprise.
That is a very dangerous move.
Yeah. Shovel Knight, King of Cards will also be coming out as well. This is both of these are 2018 and early 2018. Travis Strike again, No More Heroes will be coming out as a Switch exclusive in 2018. Kentucky Route Zero TV edition is not got a date, but will also be released on PS4 and Xbox One alongside the fifth act on PC. So that's already available on PC for the first 4 acts. So nice. SteamWorld Dig 2, September the 21st. That's going to be coming out, and Dragon Marked for Death, which is another Switch exclusive, is coming out winter this year. Oh, there's more. Battle Chief Brigade, first on Switch, holiday 2018. Golf Story is going to be a Switch exclusive, coming out in September. Floor Kids is first on Switch, holiday this year. Wolverblade, first on Switch in September. There is so many bloody indie games that are coming out here. Polybridge, Switch console exclusive for holiday 2017. Earth Atlantis is also coming out fall 2017, first on Switch. I'm just saying this now. If you was worried about games not coming out on Nintendo, I'm still going down this list. There is actually a lot of games coming out on Nintendo.
You're not going to go through the whole list, then, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm seeing if there's any... Oh, here's a good one. Sausage Sports Club. First on Switch, fall 2017. You can play as a corgi.
That sounds like a dating sim.
I'm seeing the 9 Parchments. Yeah, 9 Parchments also coming out holiday this year, but it will also be coming on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One this year as well. So, yeah. So, more importantly, Super Meat Boy is going to be coming out on Switch, and another No More Heroes. We already knew it was going to be coming, but yeah, 2018 it says. I'm looking forward to that one.
While you're on Switch, you've announced that EGX you'll be able to play Super Mario Odyssey and Fire Emblem Warriors.
I am
going to
happy.
be available to play.
I am happy. I want to play those 2 games. But yeah. Go away. It's gone. I'm happy. So just having a look quick if there's anything else we've missed. We already talked about the angry PC vans. Oh, can we Lawbreakers? You guys heard about Lawbreakers?
I know what it is.
Yeah, it was
really
Cliffy. Do you guys know Cliffy B, who was known for
Gears of War?
He ended up going to make his own studio, didn't he?
Yeah, and they made a game like Overwatch, didn't they?
Yeah, called Lawbreakers. Well, The peak concurrent player count has now dropped below 500 on Steam. It only came out last week.
It's nearly doing as good as Battleborn.
Oh God, no, Battleborn. No, seriously, Battleborn is doing better than this. So bad that Brink, which has just gone free to play, is actually now doing better than this.
Brink gone free to play?
Yeah, it's gone free to play. Yeah, a bit too late, I'm gonna say.
It should have been free to play when it first come out.
Yeah. Destiny 2 will have a little surprise for returning players next week on top of the previously announced emblems.
Yeah.
Not going to tell you what they are, but yeah. GTA Smuggler's Run. I've not played that yet. Have you heard a go of that yet, Ryan?
No, and you want to know why?
How much?
Because you have to spend half a bollock just to get the game.
Like everything else on GTA, I'm going to be honest, mate.
Well, yeah, I will end up playing it eventually. That's what I'm saving up for next. But fact of the matter is, you need to buy a hanger, which costs, with the cheapest ones, $1.5 million.
I just spent money. Oh, I spent it on the bloody jet bike.
I've still not got one of those yet.
I could have got a jet.
I've got a mobile operations unit.
Yeah, I haven't got that. I can't customize mine. Yeah. Microsoft has discontinued the launch Xbox One now.
Yeah.
So the only Xbox, well, apart from the ones that are in stock at the moment, what stock they've got is that's it.
Yeah.
But they will be the only ones that will be available is the S and the X when that comes out in November. So
I've pre-ordered the Scorpio edition.
Scorpio, you pre-ordered the Scorpio edition as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah. Everyone.
Everyone's gone up.
Yeah, I've noticed it.
Podcast.
Hello, GD's family.
Fallout 4 Creation Club has now gone live.
Yeah, time it.
Yay! Let's buy mods.
Mods again.
Yeah, it's basically their way of what they were trying to do on Steam.
Hello, GD's mum.
They can't hear you, mate.
Maybe if I shout louder.
No, because if you shout louder, I've got headphones on, mate. New Agent and Bully 2 alleged concept art has been leaked online as well.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, so Bully 2. Is that what they're going to be working on after Red Dead Redemption 2?
And they're actually going to be able to call it Bully this time as well.
Yeah, still.
I'm going to call it Bully this time as well. And they're going to get all people kicking off again.
You're going to have people kick off again. It's going to be named something stupid.
Cape, what it was called last time, too.
Which was only in the UK. Everywhere else it was known as Bully. I think that's pretty much it. I've got nothing else to talk about on here. You guys got any stories you want to mention?
No.
No?
No. Well, the Vive had a £200 price drop.
PSVR's had a price cut as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
VR, everywhere's having price cuts.
Yeah. Yeah, for £200 to survive now, completely. Like, it's not just an offer, it's going to be done forever.
So I'm not surprised, because I think, especially with the Vive and Oculus, they're looking and thinking, well, people are buying the VR, PSVR, because they know it's cheaper and you've already got the console.
Yeah.
And then they're looking at thinking, well, they're going to be paying that much for a PC to play the Oculus and the Vive properly. And then we've had people who are saying they've had the VR, the PSVR, the Oculus, and the Vive. They're saying that yeah, you can tell the difference, but for the price difference, they would still stick with the PSVR because they've got more stable games as well. Which I think that's the thing. The thing is Oculus and Vive, they have a ton of games that are coming out, but most of them aren't stable.
Yeah, most of them are trash.
Yeah. It's basically their Steam, while PlayStation is PlayStation. Their game is supposed to work. Type of system. But yeah, that's all I've got to say on here. So let's do the game releases of the week, which I've actually got the list in front of me this time.
Have we done the charts before? Why I've been missing?
No, we haven't done the charts yet.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
even looked at the charts. I don't even know what's number one in the charts at the moment, mate. I've got a feeling
Okay.
I might know.
I think Formula 1 might be, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's probably in there.
Right, so
GTA, since I've been away, has GTA come out of the charts?
no, it's number 2 last week.
Oh, that's my game.
Yeah, my game's still number 1.
Yeah, but it's not been number 1 or in the charts as long as GTA has.
It's not been in the charts as long as GTA has, but it's been number 1 for quite a long time now.
Oh.
But anyway, let's do the game releases first. So on Monday, 28th of August, Destiny 2 Beta Early Access on the PC, and Rock of Ages 2 Bigger and Bolder on the PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Tuesday,
No video.
August the 29th, Ark Survival Evolved has now finally been released. It's out of early access, finally. The Destiny 2 Beta on PC, Everybody's Golf is available on the PS4. Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the Switch, which is actually doing quite well, I've been told. Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition on the PS4 and Xbox One. Resident Evil Revelations have been re-released on the PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh.
XCOM 2 War of the Chosen expansion on the PC, PS4 and Xbox One. Yakuza Kiwami on the PS4. Absolver on the PC and PS4. Dead Alliance on the PC, PS4 and Xbox One. This is going to be a big game. Fishing Planet on the PS4. Have you seen the trailer for that?
No.
They basically go to the extreme with the trailer. Where was I? Grim Legends 2 Song of the Dark Swan on the PS4. Killing Floor 2 on the Xbox One. The Metronomicon Slay the Dance Floor on the PS4. Abduction on the PS4. Record Definitive Edition on the PC and Xbox One. Red Out on the PS4. Sneaky Bears on the PSVR. Sonic Mania on the PC. Spark on the PSVR. Still Time on the PS4 and Vita. Surf World Series on the PC, PS4 and Xbox One. Warriors All-Stars on PC and PS4. White Day, a Labyrinth Named School on the PS4. And Windjammers on the PS4 and Vita. That was just all that was yesterday. Wednesday, August the 30th. Art of Flying Anthology on the PS4. X-Morph Defense on the PS4 and Wise 7 on the PC. And then on Thursday, we have Life is Strange Before the Storm Episode 1 on the PC, PS4 and Xbox One. Which a lot of people, I think there's a 3-parter, isn't it? Guessing so. ACA Neo Geo Z Blade on the Switch. Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack on the Switch. Detention on the PS4. Last Day of June on the PS4. League of Evil on Switch. And The Lost Bear on PS4. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Love you, GD.
So, so more importantly, Ark Survival Evolved is now got a full release starting this week, which it took its time, but look, it's nice to see that there's games that are in preview program are coming out now, which is nice. Hello, Florian.
What's the other one?
The other game, I would say...
No. The one I'm thinking of was the one with the masks.
Masks?
We Happy Few.
Oh, We Happy Few. That's not come out yet. That's still in early access.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, but they've updated it a lot. I need to go back and check that when I get a chance. Because it's had so many updates since then. Well, I'll see what goes on there. Any games that stood out for you guys from that list that you remember?
I got a code for that Sneaky Bears. I haven't tried it yet, though.
Which one? Sorry, Sneaky.
That sneaky bears on the
Sneaky
PlayStation
Bears.
VR.
Oh my god, there's 2 games with bears in it this week.
Yeah.
There's a Sneaky Bears and the Lost Bear. Yeah, cool. But
I haven't tried it yet though. Came today.
Resident Evil Revelations re-release. That's got my interest. I think that was on 3DS first, wasn't it? And then it came onto old last gen consoles, and now it's available on the PS4 and the Xbox One. So it's the one where it's set on a boat.
He's on a boat.
On a boat.
Falling asleep.
I am falling asleep.
Sorry. Let's go on to the charts then. I'm trying to think where to go to. There we go, Yuki. So, oh fuck, there is a good new game at number 1, and I'm surprised we didn't think about this.
Madden won it.
Yeah, it's Madden. No, it's not Madden. So, released on Wednesday, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy ends Activision Blizzard's run at the top, pushing Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy down to number 3. It becomes the sixth PlayStation exclusive title to debut at number 1 so far this year.
This year.
This year, yeah. 2 long-running sports franchises return this week, with Codemasters F1 2017 new at number 2 and EA's Madden NFL 18 new at number 4. Both titles perform respectively, almost matching the sales of last year's editions. Escapist 2 from Team 17 sold out is the only other new release to make to the charts. A new entry at number 12. It is the first in the series to ever debut inside the top 40. Price promotion propels Overwatch Game of the Year edition back into the top 40 at number 21, while Minecraft Story Mode: The Complete Adventure also returns in the top 40 at number 28 thanks to the launch on the Nintendo Switch. So, top 5. Down 3 places to number 5 is Grand Theft Auto 5. New at number 4 is Madden NFL 18. Sorry. Down 2 places to number 3 is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. New at number 2 is F1 2017, and new at number 1 is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. I completely forgot about Lost Legacy after talking about it.
I shouldn't really talk about that.
Where was GTA in that then?
Number 5.
5.
Yeah, it dropped 3 places.
That is amazing.
Well,
GTA 5 to be in the charts after this many years is amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's
So
usually in the top 5. That's the thing.
It's been out the top 5, has it?
Yeah. Pretty much most of the time we've talked about it, it seems to pop up. To a point that we basically talk about it, it's still there. But there's a reason it's still there, because it's such a good game. I'm looking at the other things, because I've got up to all the way down to 40 on here. And some of the games just below it, Fallout 4 is at 6, Dishonored 2, Forza Horizon 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I won't be surprised if that gets boosted up as well. Siege next week.
Yeah.
Not for Mondays, but the one after. Because of the new operators and the update that's coming out for it on the 5th. Yeah, on the 5th. So it'll be interesting how that goes. But yeah, that's the charts. Crash Bandicoot down to number 3. Still in the top 5.
So I was nearly right with Formula 1 though.
You was right. Formula 1 did actually beat it.
Always sells well. It always does sell well.
I don't understand why. Why? So why is there so many people who like Formula 1 games? Give it a couple of weeks' time. FIFA's going to go back at number 1 as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're coming to the end of the podcast. So I'm going to say, what plans have you got streaming game nights? I'm going to start with you, Ryan.
What I've got planned?
Well, what you want to talk about? Because you said there is something that we've got to talk about. I'm going to let you talk about it.
Right. Well, you know how like CTG have collaborated with like other gaming communities, like Con3 as well.
Yes.
There's another gaming, well, little tiny cute one, called Wolverines, who M and C and Matt are a part of, and there's a few others as well that we've played, like Use Your Words and stuff. They are running a 24-hour stream, kind of like what you did, except for it's all of them, and it's for a charity called Mind.
The charity,
Mind. They work with people with mental disabilities as well. So it's kind of hit a lot, you know. It hits home quite a lot, really, because having that's streaming has like affected by it. I know I have in some way, shape, or form. So I've already put my donation in. They'll be streaming like all sorts of games. They got Use Your Words planned. They've got GTA. And there'll be Division on there. Just basically, there's whatever they fancy really playing. So the 4 of them.
Yep.
And it's I think they're starting at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, on the 2nd of September.
Yeah, on the 2nd, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning. And got to go through Just Giving to.
Yeah, so to donate, you can go to www.justgiving.com/fundraising/Wolverines Blackpool. You can see it at the bottom of the screen right at the moment. So where are they actually going to be streaming it? Because is it on there? Yeah, where? Yeah.
It'll be on their Mixer channels. Yeah, I'll just pull up M's. He's the one who's running it at the moment. So, well, it's www.mixer /
just mixer.com /
and then it's M spelled EM.
Yep. 1 minute. Let me see if I can pull it on.
M7737.
M7737.
Yeah.
Well,
and no doubt Dirt will be on there as well. Dirt folks, they've been hammering that recently.
Well, we'll have the details in the description below for this as well, with all the links to the places. We will host it on our Mixer channel as well. Because I feel like the thing is, it feels, when it comes to these kind of things, it's nice to have. The thing is, with CTG, but it's nice to work with other, like the Wolverines, like Com3. I love working with people like that as well. And this is just one of the things. So we will be streaming it we will be hosting it on our Mixer channel as well. But we do recommend, if you do get a chance, go on to M's as well. Go and support her.
From M's, you'll be able to find everybody else's as well.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of CTG members as well. It's like, this charity is great, and I know a lot of people from CTG.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll yeah, so we'll like I said, we'll host it, but like I said, mixer.com / what was the number again?
7737.
Just send me the link when you get a chance. Send me the links and that lot over as well, so I remember to But yeah, we're going to keep that at the bottom now anyway, so people know what we're on about as well. So yeah, apart from the 24-hour thing as well, what streams have you got planned as well, Ryan, yourself?
Well, I've got to do Outlast again, haven't I? Because there's fucking DLC for it.
Oh, whistleblower! Oh yeah, we're going to send you back down into the basement, mate.
Yeah, M's wanting to join me on that one. I think she shall probably be in party chat or whatever.
I won't, because I play a role of forgetting that you're in the basement.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to
that. Anything else you got planned, or?
No, not really. I think that's about it. It's when Batman and Guardians of the Galaxy comes out.
Yeah, I want to join with the next Guardians of the Galaxy because I like being part of those ones. Yeah. I think I've done the first
posting-
two, haven't I?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm straight after this stream as well. I'll be doing Use Your Words.
I might join.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
interested.
you'll want to join into this one, GD. It's a little bit PG-13.
Right, am I not joining to this one?
Join in if you want. It's up to you, but I know your little tender, innocent ways.
Anyway, you can find Ryan at mixer.com.
Don't do it.
Trying to get a bed comfy. He's a knobhead.
But anyway, you can find Ryan. They can't see your dog. The camera is high enough that they can't see what's happening down there.
All right, that sounds wrong. That GD.
Oh no, they can see.
The camera's high enough so they can't see what's going on down there.
Sorry. But anyway, you can find Ryan at mixer.com/I am Ryan. Harry, what about you? Have you got? You're more likely going to join with Ryan, aren't you?
Not yet, mate. Not yet. We'll get there.
We'll get there one day. One day we'll get there, and we'll basically say this is what he's doing. This is where you can find him. But yeah, you'll be more likely be joining Ryan with the Outlast stuff anyway, won't you? So you can catch him laughing as Ryan gets scared by another door.
I'll be the one crying behind him.
I'm laughing, but I've got to do Outlast 2 and mine. But then again, who did that? I did Outlast and Resident Evil, so yeah.
Can we get a girly scream on Night of Horror?
Oh god, no, that'd make me do that shadow.
There's some girly screams going on somewhere.
There's got to be somewhere, yeah.
I like
Not from the girls.
I hope he has his girly scream on.
What about you, Tattastic, mate? What have you got planned this for streaming wise, game night wise?
I don't know. I'll probably play some Conan.
That's your go-to game at the moment with you, Doc, and what's it? You basically you've made a little village now, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I only started playing it last week, and I've got like 32 hours in it.
Which you can find Tattastic at
I might stream some Switch. I don't know. See how I feel.
Well, you can find Tattastic at everything with Tattastic Gamer. So mixer.com, twitch.tv, youtube.com, and Twitter. And, of course, his own website, tattasticgamer.com. Well, where you can find some reviews. Any new reviews that you want to mention that you've done this week?
I did Hungry Bunnies from Mars.
Angry Bunnies from Mars.
Hungry, yeah.
As in hungry, angry.
Yeah.
Okay, Hungry Bunnies from Mars. Yeah, go and read that. You can find that at tattasticgamer.com. For me, first of all, it's the usual channels. Twitch.tv/GDW2007. Mixer.com/Crave Your Games. Crave Your Game, sorry. YouTube.com/Crave Your Games. CraveYourGame.wordpress.com. At Crave Your Game and at GDW2007. Might as well get those over done with. So, streams planned. We are going to be doing a Minecraft art challenge on the Friday, which is the 1st.
The first.
Yes, the 1st. Friday is the 1st. So we are going to be doing an art challenge. Our theme is ice. I've got so much. I'm going to tell you guys now. Don't bother using ice in the ice challenge.
Don't use ice in the art challenge.
In the art challenge. Yeah.
We've got a volcano under something.
We're in a desert.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, plus.
Why are you hosting it? Why ice in a desert?
Don't use ice.
I like to point out, it's me. My thought is, summer, what's the first thing that pops in my head? Ice. When it comes to Christmas, we're going to have a beach party. But yeah, so that's going to be happening on the Friday. And of course, like we said, we are going to be hosting Wolverine's live stream on Saturday and Sunday.
On the CTG channel.
It will be on mixer.com/Crave Your Game.
And yours is yours.
Sorry? Oh, the what?
Aren't we?
We've only got one Mixer channel.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only Mixer channel we've got.
Okay.
Yeah, Twitch has got 2 channels. That's this one that we're on now, and
right, that's
yeah, and then YouTube is. But yeah, and when did they end? Did they end 1 a.m. on a Sunday?
1 a.m. Well, yeah. What Sunday?
They end early Sunday, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on Sunday we'll be doing Jackbox games because we need some more footage.
Oh.
So
Yeah, we'll be into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're up for doing that, mate, we'll do some Jackbox games. We'll get you back with that angry said sack of doom if you're up for it.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Let's break his soul.
Because last time I never was the great sad sack of doom.
Was it streamed?
Yeah, it was streamed. Yeah, I remember being on it.
It was streamed, yeah.
It was streamed.
Why did we not stream that?
Good point. Well, either way, we'll be doing some Jackbox games on the Sunday because I think we need to go back into that a little bit as well. So we'll be mixing up a little bit there. We'll do that, and especially when we're getting so close to Jackbox Party Pack 4 coming out soon. They've said to me, now it's going to be coming soon, which I'm looking forward to. And let's go onto our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GraveYourGames. Video I recommend go and watch the Outlast video.
I was going to recommend that one.
We don't recommend
other CTG videos.
You know we don't recommend our own videos. But I do recommend go and watch the Outlast video.
No, because I recommended Paul.
Yeah, it doesn't count when we're both working on it together.
Fair enough.
I'm only at the start and the end. There's funny bits.
I know who I'm going to recommend. Go on, you carry on with your.
Right, yeah, so I do recommend go and watch Outlast. Like I said, it's a great series to watch, and this one is just as funny. I
can't believe you fucking made me go slow motion, you prick.
Don't worry, mate. I've got you a present, if you don't mind. I've got you this.
Oh my god! Oh,
ice cream scoop.
That sounded wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm alright, mate. But what about you then, Ryan? What do you recommend?
Kev's. Where is it now? Where am I looking?
Wolfenstein.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. No.
No?
Oh. Like Dead by Daylight.
You recommend the Dead by Daylight? What, Doc versus Doc and Kev?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you recommend that? That was available.
No, use your words. Flame on.
Yeah.
No, I can't, can I? Because I'm in it.
You can still recommend it. You need to recommend those. What
no,
about?
Use your words. No. Because use your words has got who have we got here on? We've got Shish, me, you.
Yeah.
But that one's a blast from the past as well. So
yeah. So I do recommend.
Use your words. Flame on.
Harry, what about you, mate? Looking at the list, what do you recommend going and watch?
Recommend Doc and
Kev. We can hear you.
Very difficult choice for me.
Yeah.
I would go for.
Oh, in the Death Star.
Yeah, mowing the Death Star.
I'm very biased by that one.
Yeah, do that one.
I
don't know.
Go mowing the Death Star then. But, what about you, Tattastic? What do you recommend?
The Return of Cravers versus Cravers.
Oh yes.
What's going on? What's this?
Right, so
versus Cravers. Has that started?
Right, we did on Rainbow Six Siege. We did a Cravers versus Cravers game.
Yeah.
And what it was me, Doc, and Jen versus Kev, Matt, and Winsett. And I recommend go and watch it. It's the first time for a long time we've actually had two basically Cravers versus Cravers. in the friendly competition. And I think because we've done that, we are actually thinking of bringing Battle the Cravers back as well.
Nice.
So we'll keep not promising anything, but just keep your eyes and ears peeled for that kind of stuff. But it will more than likely be coming soon. But yeah, so all of these are available on our channel, youtube.com/GraveYourGames. We bring out at least one video every day. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I don't think we've got anything else to say. Apart from thank you, Harry, thank you, Ryan, thank you, Tattastic, and thank you everyone for watching us here at CTG Podcast. But where we were.
The podcast.
The podcast. We will be back next Wednesday, episode 157. Until then, thank you. And goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
I feel like I've missed something.
Missed that boobies.
Boobies!
Boobies! I'm Pickle Rick, motherfucker!
Transition.
I watched Pickle Rick again today on an episode.